YouTube, what is up? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's DTV, and I'm back with another banger. And today, we got Joey Diaz tells the story that almost hospitalized Tom Segura. And this right here is off of the Joe Rogan Experience. Y'all ready for this one? Let's run it, baby. Let's get it. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, black helicopters have been spotted.
Yes.
It's comedy. Stop with the
Do you know that
start.
you almost hospitalized me one time from laughing so hard? Like, I don't know if you remember this.
I didn't know Tom was gonna be here. I thought Joe was gonna tell not Joe. I thought Joey, my bad. I thought Joey was gonna tell his side of the story on when he megadosed Tom Segura. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's run it.
I'm serious. I don't even know if I could tell it. It was backstage. It was backstage at his show. We were somewhere, and you were like, "How's the wife?" I go, "Good." And I go, "You go, where is she?" And I said some city in Tennessee, maybe Knoxville or Nashville. And you go, "Nashville, 96." And you started the story about working a club, and you're like, I just riffed in between shows, some crazy shit.
Some chick who was talking. There was 20 people for the first show. Knoxville. It was a Comedy Zone show. I half booked it. Knoxville's a great little fucking town, like a cute little Tennessee town.
Is it?
It's like hip. It's a football, like a college town. So I get there on Friday night, Joe Rogan. I'm headlining. I got 38 minutes. I just moved to LA and I signed with Creative Management, and they booked those rooms. So they were booking me out as a headliner. I was just dying slow death. So what they did was they put me in one-nighters that paid like $275 a night. They weren't bad. Clark, Tennessee, And we go to this Knoxville for 2 nights, and I go in there, and you know me, dog, I'm fucking crazy. First night I go in there, Friday night, there's 20 people for the first show. And there's a girl, Joe Rogan, that's a 12, with a guy that's a 4. Okay, and it's her birthday. Meanwhile, Drew, she just turned 21. It's her birthday. Okay, hi, happy birthday. What's going on here? Because once you start hearing noise, you have to react to it as a comic.
Right.
You go, what's going on here? You're 21. I said, you're very beautiful. And then she just went and ran with it and started talking about how her husband p***s her out. He would have fights on, and for $20 you could go in the back room.
20?
The fights were on.
Yo!
I don't know. That on Fridays he would bring her to the construction truck.
Oh my
He would bring a
God.
truck with her to the construction site and put a mattress in the back. And at lunchtime, he would let her friends. And she's telling me this. It's like she's talking, and people like just holding their breath.
Right,
What is
right.
going on here? This girl is beautiful, and this Todd is just. So in between shows,
that's crazy, bro. Like, that's your wife. That's supposed to be you. That's supposed to be yours. You know what I'm saying? And you doing that for money? Yo, you a sucker, bro. Like you a sucker 100%. That's wild. All right, let's keep going, dog. Let's keep going.
Todd is just. So in between shows, I go upstairs to do a smoke a joint or whatever the fuck I'm doing. When I come back, I see her by herself, and we start talking. And what's going on? Oh my God, I had such a great time. I go, is that stuff true? And she goes, yeah. I go, show me the monkey. And she took me in the woman's bathroom, pulled down the girl had a monkey that was spotless. It nearly stunk. I ate it.
Oh my God.
That was it. I went back to my room. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I scored. I go back for the second show. There's 8 people. But by the time I go back for the second show, Joe Rogan, she's sitting in the back. She's 21, and she's looking at me like this. She's f***ed up. And 10 minutes into my spot, because I was headlining, she starts going, I sucked the comedian's dick tonight. And her husband's like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God.
And she's like, I sucked in my mouth. He's like, what the f*** are you talking about? The cops had to hold him back. And he's like, I want my $40. That's all he wanted.
Yo.
He didn't care that his wife at this comedy bathroom.
Oh my God.
When the cops came, he kept saying, man, somebody's going to get hurt if I don't have my $40. That's a $40 job. Did you come and Because if I wouldn't have come, it would have been like 20.
Son, what is happening right now?
All he cared about was the $40, dog.
So he told me that backstage at your show,
God.
and I started hyperventilating.
$40 for his wife. This is the world of comedy, ladies and gentlemen. This is the world of crazy f***ing comedy.
Jesus. You think that's crazy?
What the fuck?
She's crying. Some other husband would have held his wife and said, no, he didn't care. He just wanted the $40 for the job.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
crazy.
give it to him.
He's got rules.
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta give him that. He's got like a line in the sand.
This is
He's got,
crazy
he's got
shit.
a number. 40
Comedy
bucks.
is a crazy animal. When you sit at home at night and you think about all the shit we've seen, we've learned a lot.
I don't think I ever laughed as hard. Well, that's probably
on
the
that
second
road.
time right there.
On that road, we've
When you
learned
told
a
me
lot
that.
of things. You learn a lot of things about human beings. You learn a lot of things about individuals. You learn some. I remember I did American Home. It's a armed forces place in Idaho. It's part of the Triple Run. And as soon as I walked in and I had to go do a sound check, everybody kept looking at me going, "Hi, how are you? Have you met Sandy yet?" And I go, "No." And they go, and they'd walk away. You ever see what's the movie with Eddie Murphy when he with Boomerang?
Yeah.
When he goes to the black chick's house, it's 80, and the butler keeps laughing. Remember, the butler would go, "You have to." She wants to see you in the kitchen. He would go, because she knew she was gonna rip him. So every time somebody would refer to Shirley, they go, "Have you met Shirley yet?"
Yeah.
And you go, "No," and they go, "Oh," and they'd walk away. Well, Shirley, whoever the captain of that base was, the head of the base, she was his wife. And if a band came to town or a comedian came to town, she boom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's it. That was the rule. Like he would sit out there with his military on, with all his shit, and clap, and she'd be in the back, sukalamink, to the whole band. I mean, this is crazy. So I didn't know about this. She came over and started talking to me, and then she started talking, "Oh, you're Cuban. I dated a Cuban one time. He's such a big. You have a big." I mean, it was that quick. It was that quick. Like she just gets to it. She's like 50. I was maybe like 31. She was maybe 50.
Wow.
And she just dropped behind the curtain, took the hammer out, and started sukalamink. I'm sitting there minding my own business. And all of a sudden somebody
hammer
comes
out.
yelling for her, "Shirley, Shirley." Now, usually Shirley would get up and stop sucking your Not Shirley. She moved her knees. Like I had knee on belly.
Right.
You know when somebody puts knee on belly, you're supposed to move this way?
Right.
That's what she did with her knees. She kept sucking and just kept moving this way. I tried to take it out of her mouth. She wouldn't let it. She's like, no. She wouldn't stop till, and they're like, "Shirley, we're looking for you out here."
Man,
This is crazy shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
I can't.
Man.
I'm overstimulated. I feel like I need psychiatric treatment right now and an IV.
You just finished that fucking drink, all right?
Oh my god.
Sukalamink is the greatest thing anyone's ever said.
That is the best word of all time. Minke juice, sukalamink.
Sukalamink.
Well, it's minkia. But when they say suka, they cut it short.
What is the word? What does it mean?
Minkia means suck. Minkia in the dialect of
sukala-
Italian. Suka means suck.
Right, okay.
You know, it's so weird how the more
Is
you
this
go.
Spanish?
This is Italian, Sicilian.
Really?
So the deeper you go down the boot, the more, is it closer to Spain or is it farther from Spain? The closer Italy is from Spain, when people from that area speak Italian, I don't care how fast they're talking, they can't put the wool over me because I can pick up every 4 words.
Oh, right.
So Sicilians say suka. What's suck in Spanish?
Chupa.
Chupa. You're in the neighborhood.
Right.
Sukalamink. When they say sukalamink, like, well, what are you gonna do today? I don't know. I'm gonna go out and get my minkia sucked. But sukalamink is just the short.
That's your
short
second
version.
shirt of this show.
Sukalamink.
Sure.
And then you got minkia juice. It comes at you however you want it.
Hey, yo, that's wild, bro. Like, that's unreal. People just like putting their wives out there. You know what I'm? Yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Could it be me though? You feel me? But hey, to each their own. You feel me? Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what is next from either Joe Rogan, Tom Segura, Joey Diaz, or podcast clips. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what is next, and I get to it ASAP. But yo, I'm gonna end this video right here. If you made it to the very end, you the real MVP, baby. No cap. If you enjoyed this video, y'all know what to do. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, gang. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace.